Network security is quite interesting at this stage. Network security is obviously very, very complex, maybe too complex, and it doesn't deliver a wide enough view of what's going on in the network. Most of the solutions are point solutions, and they're disaggregated from each other. The network security teams and network security tools don't necessarily have access to the information that they need to have access to in order to deliver a good result.
The current state of network security is one that can be a little bit complicated and confusing for network operators and network engineers. There are a variety of products and services out there that aim to address the many different security threats and issues that can occur, but it's not obvious which ones are the right ones to choose. At the same time, there's another trend, and that trend is one where security tools and performance monitoring tools are starting to converge. So network security professionals are looking to both security tools as well as performance monitoring tools in order to find the right solution to their problems. And now that they have twice as many options to choose from, it becomes even more difficult to select the right ones. All of this, of course, is taking place in the context of ever higher network speeds and ever higher number of connections within data centers and really high expectations from customers to not suffer from security incidents, identity theft, data leakage, all of the things that we've been reading about and hearing about that have been happening lately.
The future of network security is more visibility amongst, from the network traffic, a more high-resolution information, and a clearer and broader picture of the network infrastructure. So like I mentioned, this is a very complex problem with respect to security. But what security needs is access to information. They need access to data from the network. They need broad access to data from the network, not just from a specific point in the network, not from a not at a very high level, but at a low level, at high resolution, very accurate data. And so what cPacket is able to do is provide that data source that's broadly set across the network with our network monitoring tools, provide that information which is very accurate, very high resolution, and very timely. And so those three things are very important and, in fact, completely necessary for security tools to be effective. In addition, security tools don't need to see everything. They need to see the information that is relevant. And so on the front end, cPacket is able to distinguish the data, the information, the traffic that is relevant to that particular security tool so as to allow the security tool not to be overwhelmed. And that is also very, very important.
I think cPacket's solution, or the way that we help with network security in general, is by providing greater situational awareness throughout the network. So we have a combination of tools that provides real-time, always-on analysis of network conditions, and this helps provide network engineers or security engineers with the right context to understand better what's actually going on beyond the simple notification that a threat has been averted. So they need to understand what is the kind of information. They need to understand the specific bits of information that help them to analyze whether the exposure inside their network is large or whether it's small, or if they're doing cleanup inside their network, whether they've eradicated everything. So I think that this delta in the speeds is a huge problem, and what we specifically at cPacket are doing to help address that is by providing the data across all the network links and provide that to security engineers around the security threat incident. We're doing another thing as well, so that we address both the speed issue by providing custom hardware, but we also provide something that's really important, which is the availability to deliver specific packet captures around these security incidents. So for example, when a network engineer discovers that a particular security problem has occurred, In order for them to gain true insight into the nature of that security incident, they ultimately have to resort to packets. And that kind of investigation can only occur if you've been recording the right packets at the right time. And we provide a really simple way to get access to those packets when those incidents occur.